out of time. Time is not on our side. Time is not on our side. We are running out of time. The leaves are already falling. Winter is coming. The coldness is coming. We're running out of time to get the information out that needs to get out. Some people don't want to hear certain types of information. They don't. I get it. But just because you don't want to hear it doesn't mean that others don't want to hear it. Okay. And just because you may not believe what others see doesn't mean that they're not seeing what they see. Doesn't make it not there just because you don't see it not there. Hello, you all, and welcome. If you're just new to this channel, thank you for coming. And artificial intelligence is a great big part of our life. There is no denying it. It's here to stay. It's not going nowhere. It is further evolving with each second, milliseconds of our lives. And there's a lot that's playing out. Do you think the movie, the series V and all of that kind of stuff, that's just all make-believe? There's no such things as another race of being, a coming race. There's no such things as shapeshifters or anything like that. There couldn't possibly be another type of life form on Earth that could literally use a hologram to change how it looks in order to fit in with the population of the Earth. There couldn't possibly be any type of species like that. There couldn't possibly be anything such as a hologram. No. Okay, you need to wake up. You need to wake up. You need to open your eyes because we don't have much time. Time is not on our side. Time is running out. You're not going to have, if you don't open your eyes now, listen to me. If you don't open your eyes now, while you have the opportunity and look and see what's out there, do your own research, the day's going to come, you're not even going to have the ability to get on the internet and look at nothing. They're going to do an internet down. They're going to do a grid down. You're not going to have the access to it. And then when you see things, when you do see things, you're not going to be able to see if that is real or not. And you may have in the back of your mind, you may be thinking in the very back of your mind, yeah, I remember somebody said something about that crazy person, Gina, saying that there's, like CGI and shape shifting and stuff like that. Well, I guess she wasn't crazy after all, because this is really wild, and I wish I would have paid more attention. Well, that would be your own fault. We're running out of time to get the information out. You got to wake up. There's some people don't want to hear it. Nope, the people do not want to hear a different narrative. Hello. Shalom. People do not want to hear a different narrative other than the narrative that they're already following. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear that you're living in the end times. They don't want to hear that artificial intelligence is playing an important role in the end times. And people have been saying for centuries, this is the end time. Well, I really do feel we're in a sort of an end time, an end of the way of life for everyone here, because technology is literally going to be taking over. And you're not going to have the freedoms that you have now once it gets all said and done. You may not realize that, but you will not have the freedom that you have now. You won't have it, you all. And listen. Oh my gosh. No, there's no telling. There's no telling what you're seeing on the TV, whether it's real or not. If you got artificial intelligence, you got virtual newscasters, you got people who you can buy your own clone. You can have an AI clone of yourself. You can probably have more than one clone of yourself. That way you can just disperse yourself out there and have one-on-ones with people even though you're not physically there. You can do it. Because it's going to be able to think and talk like you, and you ain't even going to have to worry about what it's going to say to those people, what agreements it's going to make. You ain't going to have to worry about it because you can get your own AI clone. Your own AI clone, because you've been studied, your behavior and everything. Do you really think that all of these people that you're seeing on all these important people that we're seeing on the internet, all these important people we're seeing over there in the countries and stuff like that, the Pentagon is even using them. They're using AI clones to do their briefings. This is not a joke. You've got to wake up while you can. You know what? There's this thing right here. Hello, y'all just tuning in. Oh, it's like they served the created other than the creator, the created. So they were allowed to believe a lie and be damned. That's what it says. Believe a lie. You believe something that may not even be there. Hello. Nobody is real. Yeah, is this a cat lady? Yeah. Oh my goodness gracious, you all. This is, no, there's too much going on. We don't, we don't have much time. We're running out of time. We're living in the day and age where you can make a clone of yourself. Not just one clone, 2, 3, 4, 5, however many clones you need, you can make it. And who knows, maybe there are clones and they're already been here and we don't even realize it. They say, hey, you have a twin on Earth. Well, what if you have more than one twin? What if you have 3 or 4 of you on Earth already walking around that looks just like you? They're a clone. And then what if we live in a matrix? What can you do about it? Nothing. But I'm telling you what, it's like the veil is thinning with the technology that's here. It's thinning. You're able to see beyond what they don't want you to see with the technology. Excuse me. No, we're running out of time. And there's some people who do not want to hear certain things. They want to stay in their own little world, just stay there. Just stay in their own little world to where they can focus on their own little life and make the world go away. Just let them live their life. Well, then you go live your life. But for those who are awake, and we're all awake in all different types of ways, we want to see through the deception that's out there. We really do. There's a lot of wool being pulled over people's eyes. A whole lot of wool. It's just a deception. And it's like we can't stop the deception that's taking place because the deception's going to continue to play out because the deception is much bigger than me. It's much bigger than you. It's enormous. The deception it's all over the place. It's all over the place in some shape or fashion. Hello. You're just tuning in, y'all. Please give this video a thumbs up. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Yeah. You don't like the wool pulled over your eyes. You want to walk around blinded. If you want to walk around life blinded, just tie something around your eyes so you don't have to see nothing. Hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. You can just live your life like that when you could be really, some people are literally surrounded by evil. You know what I saw? Let me just tell this. Somebody shared this video, and I don't even know if it's true. The technology, whatever they were showing the people at Mecca. They showed them in Mecca walking around the cube and stuff like that. And then they showed torrential rainfall, winds blowing the people all over the place, water just pouring down, cascading down the stairs and stuff. And the wind was just ripping up everything in Mecca around the cube and stuff. Is that real or is it AI? They said, well, the news put it out there. Is that real? Did they have torrential rainfall? Were they going around, walking around the cube with the wind blowing them over and stuff like that? Yeah. No, see, this is what technology, you don't know what you're going to see on the news nowadays. You're not going to know what's real or not. And you know, there's something else. I'm not even going to get on that thing. I'm not going to even jump on that bandwagon because I saw it with my own eyes when we was in Hawaii in 2001. I saw it in September on 2001 where this missile hit the Pentagon. And they said that never did happen. That's all I'll say about that. It was an airplane. It's an airplane. That's fine. Let it be an airplane. We're living in this day and age. There's a lot of trickery going on. There's too much trickery going on. Hello there, Stacy, honey. Time could be the matrix that we are stuck in. We probably are confined to it. You was wondering something. Did anyone have, did you see that? Frank, honey, what's happening? You don't like getting peed on and being told that it's just raining. Oh my gosh. I've never heard that phrase in my life, Frank. Oh, wow. That's true. That's true. Wow. Wow, Frank. Well, that's right. That's right, you all. You love this shirt? Thank you. It's Puma. We're running out of time. That's the topic. We're running out of time to get information out. They're going to clamp down. They will clamp down on this internet and clamp down on what you're allowed to see, like they do in these other countries that are under strict control. You will not be able to see the things that you can see now. You will not be able to search for the things that you search for now. You better be able to gather as much information or learn as much as possible as you can while you can, because the day's coming you ain't going to get to. The hammer is going to come down. It's going to come down. I want to ask a question too, since we're running out of time. Frank, honey, are you having a bad day? Come on, Frank, honey. Frank, honey, the wind chimes are calling out to you. Are you having a wild day? A bad day? Yeah. It is the hammer's coming down. The hammer's coming down. I want to know if in the state you live in your industrial parks that you got being built, do you have the great big window? You have the great big concrete window buildings with the little windows at the top, because there's no eye level windows. They're just massive, like stucco like buildings, brick buildings with the windows only at the tippy top of them. Hello, Stacy. Do you all have them? Because when we went down 62, where they're going to be doing the big data center, all the buildings are like that. A lot of them are like that, and you know, they're perfect places. And how many cities where you got, do you have the great big lookout? They're like a round lookout tower that you would see that the military would use with the windows going around in a circle. Do y'all have those on some of your shopping centers like that? Yeah. In the rural areas, in a couple of cities, you have to ask yourself, why are they like that? Oh my gosh. The towers were built. No towers are built yet. They're like they got this one thing off of 65, Interstate 65. It's supposed to be like a medical center or something, but at the top of it they have where you can go up in this round area, and it overlooks the whole entire building, and you can see across the whole entire landscape, across the highways and everything. That right there. I thought, how very clever, because you could use that as a control center, because you can look up at the windows like that. Yeah, you are like that. You are no towers you got yet. We're running out of time to get the information out. Y'all, please give this video a thumbs up. I've not watched the series, the V series, but they had the holographic technology in them. And there's been a lot of people trying to get information out over the years, long before I was ever born, about other life forms, about UFOs, and they keep shutting them down, because they don't want people to know about the existence of the other life forms. But the day's coming when they're going to be coming out, and they're not going to be hiding themselves anymore. And then what you going to do? You're going to be in denial that they're here. Could you imagine if you turned on your TV, or you turned on your cell phone or your computer, and you see somebody in front of a microphone, it looked like a familiar person, and all of a sudden you see them shape-shift into their true form? Would you say, oh, that's just make-believe, that's not real? No, that's their true form. That is their true form. They just wanted you to see it. Could you imagine if you did turn on the computer, the laptop, or the cell phone, and you saw them as their true self? That'd be really shocking. It's nice to know if you have any forewarning to something like that. That way you don't go into a massive shock. Because when you're in a massive shock, when you got a traumatic, shocking experience like that, you ain't going to be able to think clearly. And then they'll be able to rush in and do whatever they got to do. You ain't going to be able to think clearly. Hello. You're just tuning in. Yeah, the reptilians, the race of this temperature has dropped a lot. We're running out of time. They got something up their sleeve, you all. Something is up their sleeve. Did somebody ever comment about the I don't know if it was like an internet hoax or whatever. It was AI video, AI simulation about massive rainfall, downpours, strong winds in Mecca, blowing the worshipers around on the floor, blowing the signs. Did anyone ever say that they saw that video? Is it true or is it just AI? Because there's a lot of people out there who don't know. They don't know. How I got that? Pray the Ephesians out loud. It's real and it's going to do a lot to humans. It is. It is PG Town. It is PJ Town. It's going to do a lot. A whole lot. It's true. Because I saw them being blown around. I like to walk the floor. It's like I'm walking the floor over you. I like to walk back and forth. I don't like to stand still. Unless I got something, whatever. If you don't want to see me walking back and forth, I guess you'll have to just listen and don't watch me walk back and forth. I like to be productive while I'm talking. Helps me think. Yeah. It was 10,000 steps. What about the dog people? I don't know about the dog people. Are they a type of alien species too? Or is the Lemurians or whoever they are? Yeah, we're running out of time. We're running out of time, and artificial intelligence is literally, it's spreading all over the place. It's perfect if you think about it. It's very perfect. Where they can have slowly introduced people to the green screens and stuff like this, the technology, slowly introduce them to it, to where you can do the Snapchat and you can make little faces on your face, make you look like sweet little cute little characters and stuff like that. Just make it so they soften the blow when it really does come out and you see the people for who they really are, their true forms. What if it is their technology is failing them and it's not going to last? They're doing something. They're doing it. It feels like they're doing this, like these Snapchat things, these deep fakes and stuff to hide, just to soften the blow for when it really does come out. That, you know, we're not the only species out there. Let me do this. We got some nice rain on the porch, you all. You can be aware of what's going on. You truly can. Don't let it ruin your life. Just keep on going. Keep on living to the best of your ability. Do what you need to do to get yourself ready on the inside spiritually. Oh, look at the beautiful leaves falling. Falling down. Aww. The wind's picking up. The wind feels really nice. We got the wind chimes going. Yeah. How do you protect us from those other beings? You better be prayed up. You better pray to God. Put on the full armor of God. Surround yourself with excuse me. You got to think positive on the inside of you too. You got to keep your vibration up. You got to keep it up. You got to pray. Get the love of God. Get Jesus in you. Right there. You don't want to give in to no fear. You do not want to do it at all. This is, yeah. Pray like you never prayed before. To the person who doesn't believe in God, I guess God does not exist. To the person who does believe in God and prays to God, they know God exists. That's how it is. Just like that. That's how it is. There is a higher power out there. Even the Illuminati knows there's a higher power. You got to believe in a higher power. With the Freemasons, you got to believe in a higher power for a Freemason. They don't care what higher power you believe in. That's how I heard it. They don't, but you better believe in one because there is one. It's okay for them to, y'all just tuning in. Hello, welcome. Please give this video a thumbs up. We're running out of time. We are. And there's no telling how long and how many ways. We have seen things on the propaganda machine, on the news and all that kind of stuff, coming from authoritative places in the world. We don't know if it was real or not. It seems like there's a lot of actors playing games. It does. On some of these, it's what it feels like, an actor or shape-shifting people. Shape-shifting people in positions of power. There was something where they said the reptilians really have taken over the governments of the world. Shape-shifting reptilians. I would hope that not all reptilians are bad. It's like the upright serpent in the Garden of Eden. I would hope that all reptilians are not bad. Some say there could be some good reptilians, just like there's good humans and bad humans. But they're not just reptilians. There's other type of species. There's other type of beings that you can't really see in a human form. They could even be microscopic, but they're still some type of alien life form. Yeah. Stop watching the news. Listen to me. Patrick, honey, I don't watch no news. I don't watch no TV. So I don't know what you're talking about, and you don't know what you're talking about because you don't know what goes on in my life. You only see what I say. You only see what I share with you. No, I don't watch no news. You need to quit listening to me then. Just hop off the channel. Yeah, that's what you need to do. You need to quit watching the news. You do. You all. We're running out of time to get the information out. And there is a lot of deep fake going on. We're seeing things that they are saying has happened, and we don't even know if it's happened or not now. And that's what the World Economic Forum was saying. With the artificial intelligence, and people are not going to be able to, they're not going to believe everything they see. So they're going to be in a state of flux, a state of fluctuation. They're not going to know what's real and what isn't. But they said it's, when that happens, and it's happening, they said it will only further strengthen the digital authoritarianism that's out there. It will further strengthen it. I think they want the digital authoritarianism to be on this earth. It's going to be in control. Everything's going that way. But you still got to be in control of yourself. You do. You'll have some type of say-so, though it may cost you dearly. It just may. Oh, you are new? Thank you. Welcome you all if you're new. There's a lot of stuff going out, and I've shared so many different types of subject matters on this channel. I'm all over the place. Don't expect one single subject on this channel because you will not get it. I promise you, you will not get it on this channel. It's all over the place. Yeah, all over the place. Yeah. Aya, hello. You are running out of time. That's the topic. Running out of time. There's a lot of stuff that's happening in the world. You may see it on your computer. You may see it in the headlines. You turn on your phone. You may see it in an email. Some purported thing is to happen, and you're not going to know whether it's real or whether it isn't. You're going to say, you could even see prominent people of the world saying something, doing something, and it's not even them. It's a clone of them. And where are those people? If they got their clones out there, where are the real beings? Are they already underground in their bunkers? Are they? Are they hiding out? Have they been taken out? Have they been sent to the Gitmo? Been sent to the Gitmo. And we're just watching a movie, play out because everything has already happened. Well, if you look in the Bible, if you look in the book of Revelation, the Revelation is like it's telling you what happened in the book of Revelation. It's already happened because it was prophesied. It was able to see way into the future, and now you're living in it now, in the present. It's like the Edgar Caseys and the Nostradamuses. If they saw it happen in the future, it means it's already happened, but it doesn't stop you from having to live in it and go through it. Yeah, that's how it is. How do we know she's not a clone? I guess you don't, right? How do we know you're not a clone? I guess we don't. It will only further strengthen the digital authoritarianism is what it will be. But I tell you one thing, humans are on a checklist. And then your species has already been checked. It has. Whether you like it or not. Oh, somebody wrote something in the comment section. And it was like, you know the movie The X-Files? The X-Files, if you watch the series or whatever it was. And how Elon Musk changed his thing to the X. And then it has all these files that come off. That's like a personification of the X-Files movies, I guess. All this stuff leaking out and stuff like that. Yep. All of it. I've heard about that too. Yaroslav, that's right, is the biggest scam and a con man. Somebody hijacked a movement is what it is. Truly. Hijacked a movement, that's what I read. Kind of sad, isn't it? You got a wagon. Yep, got a wagon. Is this the universe? The human species is a very precious. Yes, they are. The Bible is a storybook. There's no way. You a smart lady. We're all being played every single day of our lives in ways that we cannot imagine. And some people like to be played. They do. They like playing the game, and they like being a player. They like being played. And they know they're being played, but they like it. If that makes sense. If that makes sense. We're running out of time, you all. It's not on our side. Things are... no. Oh, my gosh. People don't want to open your eyes. Do not waste your breath trying to open anybody else's eyes. Speak your truth and let it be. Continue on doing your own thing. Do your life. Speak your truth. Don't try to shove it down nobody's throat. If it's meant for them to hear what you got to say, they'll hear it. If not, that's fine. It's like when you hear things, take what you hear, and if you don't like what you hear, the rest of it, then leave the rest aside. Leave the rest aside. Gather what you do want to hear. Because not everybody's going to speak pleasant words all the time, but they might say something that really does resonate with you, and then sometimes they might say something that doesn't resonate with you. Then keep the stuff that does resonate with you and just get rid of the rest. Don't even consume the rest of it, you all. They said you gotta, it's like food. Some food is good for you and some food is not for you. Just like people, the words people say. Some things that people say is good for you and it nourishes your soul and it brings information to you and knowledge. But some of the stuff they say, no, you don't want it. Just like the food. Some food is good for you and it nourishes your body. Some of the other food is very toxic and you don't want it. Just think of that. That's the world we're living in. You got to be very careful what you consume all the way around. All the way around. You got to open people's eyes, but you can't shove things down people's throat. Nobody wants nothing shoved down their throat. You just shouldn't do it. Gina got herself on a bandwagon. I did. I got myself on a bandwagon. Right there. My Rosie is in the house. She doesn't like the rain. So she's went in the house and she's hiding in the basement where she can't hear the thunder. That's where she's at. She doesn't want to hear the rain. You all, if you're just tuning in, please give this video a thumbs up. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the join button. There's going to be a big clamp down on the internet. We know it's coming. And When you see more people disappear, you'll know what happened. They're going to crank it down. They're going to crank it. They're going to bring the hammer down. Oh my gosh. And it may come down in a way that you don't want it to. It's true. Things may change, and it may not be in the way that you want them to change. Things won't turn out the way some people think they're going to turn out. You may think something good is going to turn out, but as that something good that you think, the further it starts playing out, it turns out to something really, really bad. And you are liable to get caught off guard. That's the sad thing. You're liable to get caught off guard. And you may find yourself, but I thought this wasn't supposed to happen. I thought how some people are going to be finding themselves. Hello. Yeah. Are you talking about the sun simulator patents up there in the sky? Yeah. Oh. I'm done talking. I'm done talking now. My words are done. So I am going to go. If you're just tuning in, some people hate the truth unless it's their truth. They don't want to hear no other truth but their truth. And the word hate is a very strong word. And have you noticed there are certain people who use the word hate all the time? I hate that, I hate that, I hate that. But then others, you rarely ever hear it come out of their mouth because it's such a strong word. Just even the word itself is has a lot of negativity to it. Yeah, that's right. Hey there, Kevin. Yeah, dislike. Yeah. No need to get extreme. That's not need to tell myself. I don't need to get extreme. I'm not really extreme. Just a little, get a little excited. That's all. Get a little excited. Not in a bad way or anything like that. It's okay, you all. You can do it. I'm going to go. We're running out of time to raise awareness. The day's going to come when the hammer's going to come down and you're not going to be able to have the freedom to surf the internet like you want, like you may do now. And the choices you have in life when you go to the stores and stuff like that and the things you buy in everyday life, you will probably not be the main decision maker in your purchases in the near future. I'm just going to tell you how it is. You may not be the final say-so. Someone else will give you the okay to make your purchases that you want to make. It's how it's set up. And thank you for tuning in. And with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello, from my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your afternoon. I know I did a lot of videos today. I'm just trying to raise awareness. And some people may not agree with it. That's fine. Don't watch it. But if there's something I ever say or show that you do agree with and you like it, that's fine too. There is. That's fine. Yeah. The internet is garbage anyway. Well, that's a blanket statement. I don't think you could truly say the whole entire internet because I'm on the internet. You're on the internet too. You're using the garbage. No, you can't say it. There's good and bad in everything. There truly is. So I'm going to go, and with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your afternoon. Y'all please give the video a thumbs up. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the join button. Hit the buttons. Just hit all the buttons. Yeah, thank you for those hearts. Have a wonderful afternoon.